What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I'm my nephew Scarlett.
And I'm Merit. Today we'll be reacting to Mufti Menk silent an entire Christian school with one answer. Wow. So guys, without further ado, let's get started.
One day, I was invited to a Christian school to speak, and it was a girls' school. So I went to speak to them, and the first question they told me is, why do you have a beard? Why do you have a beard? So I said, what do you mean? They said, no, these are Talibans. So Allah put it in my mind. This was a pure Christian school. You know, they had idols that they have, little pictures and portraits and so on. I said, you know, to be very honest with you, we follow the prophets. And you know, I don't want to use the Prophet Muhammad's example because you don't believe in him. We are talking now to Christians. But I want to tell you, when I walk in the streets of Harare, Harare is the capital of Zimbabwe, where I come from. Okay. When I walk in the streets of Harare, the small boys, they say, Jesu. You know what is Jesu? Jesus. Say, there is Jesus walking. But when they see your priest, they don't say that. Are you following what I'm saying? When they see your priest, they don't say there is Jesus walking. I say, but why? The reason is we follow Jesus as well. I did not see Jesus without a beard. Anyway, I saw him with robe, and you drew the picture. I don't even believe that that is the proper picture, because we are not allowed to make those pictures. But you drew the picture. According to your picture, I have got a beard. I look closer to him than any one of you. So they were quiet. So one other girl thought she was clever. So she said, but what about your women? Why are they also covered? You cover them. You know, this question comes up all the time. So I said, because we follow the Mother Mary.
Oh, okay.
Closed. Topic closed. Topic closed. Our women are closer dressed to what Christianity teaches than the Christians themselves. We are purer in Christianity than the Christians themselves, because look at the dress code, look at the morals, look at the conducts, look at how strictly we follow the 10 commandments, look at how we would like to, you know, stop certain things from happening and so on. And every little while they find it creeping in. The church sometimes will allow homosexuality, they will allow, it changes. They change it in order to get more people to follow. With us, even if no one is following, the deen will remain. And still there will be people who will follow. So let us remember, when you want to think of answers and when you have discussed, you will have the answers.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, this man is really intelligent.
That's true.
Wow.
Well, I agree with him to an extent, you know. When he spoke about Jesus, you see that he looked more, you know, alike than Jesus than our pastors. You know, the thing is, we all don't know how Jesus look, you know, because I myself, I don't believe in those drawings, even if I'm a Christian, because I'm a Pentecostal, and we don't really take that as Jesus, because, well, I don't know why people draw that. You see, I go to some church and they bow down to it and stuff. Well, that is not my belief, because I feel like even in the Bible, it is written that thou shalt not bow down to any graven image. So I see that as a graven image. So I don't bow down to it. Okay, so I don't believe in that is the portrait of Jesus. Neither do I believe that is the portrait of the mother of Jesus, because it's really, as at then, no one had camera, or no one, even if you're able to draw, I don't think we have such image to portray him. It's just, let's say,
it's
out of
perception,
yes,
like what you think.
Out of these movies, they've been acting, you know, trying to explain the Bible, you know, tell us about the Bible. You know, people have, you know, bring a certain kind of picture, you see. Every time they want to add, they look for such a person that look exactly like that, you know, to portray as Jesus. It's just like showing an actor in a movie. You see, that same actor can act in different movies. That does not mean the actor himself is the savior. So I don't believe in those things, because we, according to the Bible, we say, they that worship me shall worship in spirit and in truth. You see, at the imagination of Jesus is in our mind. You see, we don't have any picture there that this is the person we are worshiping, or we don't have any picture of God that this is the person we are worshiping. We just believe in him and believe in his word. So that is it. So that, aside from that, he spoke about the dressing. You see, like, and the lady asking why are they punishing, and why they
they are all dressed in robes and things.
Yeah, I'm talking about their women. So I see a whole lot of Muslim women, you see, they cover their body, you see, and they are also advocating that even in school, they should allow their children to cover their body, which I see as something that should be encouraged, because even if I don't have any issue with the way our school system is, because they are children. I don't mind, you won't see a little child going to school all exposed. You see, at least they dress properly. So you telling them to add additional thing to it, well, that is not a church. It's a school where you are going there to learn. You're not going there to worship, you see. That's why, according to the Bible, Jesus said, give what belongs to Caesar, and give what belongs to God, you see. So if you're going to a place for learning, at least you dress based on the standard or how they've asked the student to dress, you see. And when you're going to a place for church, they have different dress code, you see. So it's not like you have to dress in this formal way, because even in our normal society we have different weather. We have winter, we have summer, so we all dress differently. When it's summer period, you see, we wear things that will at least expose us because of the nature of the sun. When it's winter, we try to cover ourselves because of the weather. So you can't say, okay, because it's winter, I have to keep on dressing like this, and when it's summer, I have to keep on dressing like this. We say we live in a diverse world where things changes as time goes on, so we have to move with the change, you see. But I'm not. What do you have anything to say?
For me, Mufti Menk is very intelligent man. Yeah. Actually, I don't really agree with everything that Muslims they argue with Christians. But for this one, I think I really agree with the answer he gave to the students. But seriously, he was comparing their ladies dressing to Mary. For me, I think they are overdoing it, because comparing Mary's dress, because Mary, we don't know Mary, but how we know Mary is in movies and things and things. But I didn't see Mary dress covering the whole body and leaving only the eyes. Did you see that? No. Comparing their ladies to Mary, I think they are over. I don't know why they dress. For me, I want to know why they dress like that. Seriously, I want to know why Muslims women dress and cover every part and just leave their eyes. I want to know why, because and I think Mary didn't dress like that. Seriously, that one I'm not agreeing with that part. Did Mary dress like that?
She dressed, but not to the point of covering
yes, for them. So their dressing, I really love how they dress. Yeah. They cover themselves, and it's good. I mean, it's a good thing that we should all learn. I mean, it's good, but some parts of them, I don't know which parts of the Muslim that they dress, and just sometimes whenever I see them, sometimes I even get scared. They dress in black, cover every part, and just leave their eyes like, sorry to say, ninjas. And I sometimes get scared. So that part, you shouldn't compare it to Mary at all, because I never saw Mary, or I never even heard of Mary dressing like that aspect. And I really like his intelligence and how he really explained the whole scenario to the student for them to understand it. I just love it.
Another thing is, when we talk about dress sense, we talk about culture. You see, I know when you go to Jerusalem, they dress different from the way we dress in Africa and also in other continents, because Jesus was born in Bethlehem. You see, and throughout his life, he spent it around, a certain place. You see, it wasn't like he was, everywhere, like he went to the full continent. But the fact that, the way you dress shows where you come from.
Yeah.
So the fact that, you see, he was dressing in that nature, you see, wearing this robe and all, shows the place he came from. You see, because assuming he was born in another place, you see, in some country, I think England, they are male, they wear skirts. And it's a norm, like it's normal, you see. When you wear such a thing, they see you as, yes, normal, because that's what they are used to.
Yeah.
So when you come to places like, let's say, Africa, we have our way of dressing. You see, even if sometimes we copy the Western culture, but still we have our own dress. Yeah. You see, especially when we are going for events, or want to show our culture, we put on those dress because that is what defines us. So I won't And even if, yeah, when it comes to Christianity, yeah, we adapt certain things, you see, especially when you're Christian, or you are a religious person. There are ways you're expected to dress, there are ways you're expected to speak, there are places you're expected to go to, and places you're expected not to go to as a Christian, you see, because we are living the life that suits God. So we are trying to abstain from things that will send us away from Him. So I get his point when you talk about dressing, covering your body, this and this and this. But as a Christian, if I'm to pick a lady, you see, I would want to see what I'm going for. You see, because one thing is, as a guy, we are attracted by beauty. So if I'm to marry a lady and I see that I can't even see who I'm getting married to, you might be religious, you see, but at least let me see
Let's
the
see your
face.
face.
So I know, okay, this is what I'm
Yeah, I'm
signing up for,
going
because you
for.
don't go to the market and buy blindly. You see, you have to
No.
see different things in the market, then you pick yours. You see, because I won't want to take anything, just pick randomly, then go home. When I go home and discover that is not what I want, I'll have to return it.
Yeah.
So now I have to see what I'm paying for. Oh, this is nice, this. Then I'll pay for it. Except maybe you want to do arranged marriage, or maybe you know the person right from,
Yeah.
but that's the only way you can just, okay, you already know the person's face and this. But if you see, like, I think I watched a video of Mufti Menk when it was like, when you see two random ladies working together, one is fully covered and the other one is partially covered, who will you go for? We are men, we will surely go for what we see. That is it. If you are being sincere to yourself as a guy, we will surely go for what we see. When you cover everything, I'm not seeing you. Okay, so let us know what you think in the comment section. If this is your first time visiting our channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and remain blessed.